Good evening, guys. Since my laptop is not getting ready, I'm just making it as a video and sending it for you for your reference. Okay. So this is about disk scheduling. Okay. Here, what we do was like this is your disk. Okay. So your disk will be like this, one after another, and this is the older disk arm. Okay. So this is called as disk. When you look it like this, okay, so it will be like this. At the middle you will have a hole. Okay, so this is called track. This round shape is called as track, and this is called as sector. Okay, only in this point the data would have been stored, and for any request it is to the sector. Okay, it is to the sector. Data is written on the sector. So when you want to read the data, you will have to tell the sector number, so that data from that will be read out. Okay, so before getting into, there are three important items that we need to look in. One is seek time, which is like, here is the read write head. Okay, so here you will have the read write head, like you would have seen the older days, I mean like the video, the tape recorder kind of thing, like so the read head will be placed on the disk, and when there is a touching effect, it will read the data. Okay, there when this reading head touches the disk, it will play. No, so same way, when the read head touches here, the data on that particular sector will be read. Okay, so the seek time is time taken for the disk read write head to move to the track. So here the read write head will move to the track, like it will go front and back, and it makes itself comfortable to read the data. And the next is rotational latency. It is the time taken for the sector to come under the read head. So it will not move like this. It moves front and back. Okay, it moves front and back, and it is the responsibility of the disk to rotate by itself, so that this sector will come under the read write head. So rotating this head is called seek time. Rotating the disk is called rotational latency. Okay, the next one is a throughput, which we call as the number of requests serviced over the given period or on an amount of time, which is called as throughput. So these three things are important to mark questions in this chapter. Efficiency is nothing but an optimized resource utilization. Fine. So under this disk scheduling algorithm, we have these things. One is FCFS, SCF, scan, C-scan, look, and C-look. Okay. So what this FCFS do is, as the name implies, the first come first serve. Whatever the request has come in first, that will be served first, irrespective of the disk movement. The shortest thing first is like from the disk head, which one is the thing. Let me do one thing. Okay, let me have the reference string. Say this is my string I have, and my read head is like this. Here it is, say some 40. I need to service 58, 72, 93, 14, and say 103. Okay, where would this would be? It is 58 here, 72 here, and 93 here, probably 103 is here, and let it be 120. I have 120 sectors here, and it starts from 0, and my 14 is here. Okay, so here 58 is the first request, 72, 93, 14, and 103. It is the line. Okay, it is the order in which it has come. Okay, so now my read write head is in 40. It is standing here. Now my request is here, right? So it will go here. Next it is 72. It will go here. Next is 93. It goes here. And the immediate next is 14. It comes here. And then it is 103. It goes here. Okay, this is how it moves. So the rotational latency here depends on or the number of service that it made is, which is throughput. Throughput depends on how the input request is. Okay, so this algorithm is not being optimized by itself. It is only depends on the how the input is available. Next is SSTF, which is nothing but shortest seek time first. seek time first. Here what happens is, same way let us have this. Okay, so 14, 0, 40 here, 58 here, 72, 93, 103, and the last one is 120, right? So here let us take the same string, 58, 72, 93, 14 and 103. Fine. What happens is here, let us take the same scenario. Your read head is available here. So now what happens is, from here, what is the immediately available or immediately reachable request is 58. Okay, let me change something here. Let this be, this is 93 and this is 72. In order to explain, I am just changing this. Okay, so here it is 40. So it comes to this 58, service to this, which means it reads the data available here in this sector. And next request is 93, but it is far. The next request is 72, 58 to 72, or 58 to 14, or 58 to 103. From here, which is nearer to this, 58 to 72 is nearer to this, right? So it moves to the 78th request. And next is, from here 92 was nearer to this, so it moves here. From here 14 or 103, 103 is nearer to this, it moves here. And then it comes to this 40. Okay, this is how the SSTF works, that is shortest seek time first works. And next is scan, which is the another algorithm. The scan works like this, which means like when it moves from the read write head moves from first to last, serving in the middle. Okay, so let us take the same scenario. It is 0, 14, 40, 58, 72, 93. Let me include one more, 103 and 111, 120 is here. Okay, so the string is same, which is request is same, 58, 72, 93, 14 and 103. Okay, so the request is same. So what happens is here, let us assume it is available here. It moves to the front, it moves here, and the read write head moves from this direction to this direction. So while moving from this direction to this direction, it serves the data. So 14, 58, 72, 93 and 103. Okay, this is how it serves. So wherever the read write head is, it moves to the front, it moves to the 0th point, initial point, and then from the initial point it moves towards this end. While it moves from front to the end, on the run it serves the request. Fine. The next is look. This look is it does the same thing. It does the same thing. What is the difference here is that here, say for example, what is the first request? It is 58. For us this concern, it is 58, right? In this scenario, 58 is the first request. So it starts from 58 and it moves towards the last request. What is the last request? It is 103. It moves till this last request. Okay, it will not, here you should look it in carefully. It moves to the end and it moves to this end, but here it will not move to this end and this end. It takes the first request and move towards the last request. Last request towards the string. Okay, so in this way it serves the data, it serves the request. So first is when it starts from 40, the first request is 58, so it requests the 58th data, reads the 58th data on 72 sector, data on 93 sector and data on 103. Now we have one more request which is left, right? So 14, so it comes till 14. Let us assume here is your 14 and it reads data on the 14 and it stops here. It will not move to the end, it will stop here and it will move. Unless otherwise there is no data between 0 and 14, it will not move towards 0. Okay, if you have data request for 20, it just moves to the 20. Okay, this is how the look works. And next is this C-scan. C-scan is, it will do the same thing. What happens is, it is the improvised version of this scan. What happens is, like, it is from here it moves here, right? What this C-scan will do is, it comes here, moves towards this, and immediately from this corner it moves to the 0. See here, it is 120, right? It moves till this 120 and it moves towards this 0. On return, it don't do any service. Only on the forward move it performs the service, right? That is called scan. And C look is again the another one. It performs the same thing. What happens is, it starts from 0, 58, 72, 83, 92. Let us assume, like, we'll have, let us assume, like, here we have 120. Okay, so it starts from this 0. Okay, let us assume, like, on 40 I am holding my track. It moves towards the 0 and it comes to this 58, 72, 83, and it goes only till 92 and 103. It comes reverse. On reverse it services and it comes to the start point, and then it moves. Okay, that is what the difference between C look. Okay, so the problems or the points that we need to keep in our mind is that FCFS, it is, as the name implies, whatever the request has come, irrespective of the zigzags and all, it performs or it services right from the first come first order. The shortest job for this read write head, which one it is able to go first, for that request it serves. For this scan, it wherever it is, it moves to the start, and from the start it moves towards the end. While this read write head moves towards the end and end, it serves. Okay, and it is, the other version is called look. So wherever this read write head stands, from this point it moves. When it is on the direction, let us assume it is moving to this end. So in this end it serves the request, and if there at all, I mean, like here it is 103 and it will not go till the end if it is the last request. If this point is the last request, so only till this it moves, and from this it moves to the front point, and this is where my last request is. After this I do not have any request, and from this it start moving to the other direction. And C scan is what? It is the another version of scan. It no service on reverse. Okay, so it performs like from this point it moves to the start point, and on go it services the request, and on return it do not do any service. It comes very quickly to the 0, and then again it starts from 0 to 120. On this direction it serves. That is what C scan. And the next is C look. It moves only to the end. On go it services, and only till this it go and come back. During return also it services. Okay, the only difference here is it will not move to the start and it move to the start. Okay, that is what the difference between look and C look. Here you can see I am starting it from here and moving towards only 103. It is the point 103, and in this it stands here. On 14 it stops and it moves like this, but still here it is 14. Though there is no request on 0, it is moving towards 0, and then it is moving till the last request. Right? Got you? Hope you got the data. Hope you got the concept clear. Do well in tomorrow's exam.